Charlie and her fiancé, Aiden, are on a road trip to attend her father's funeral in a remote area. During the drive, Charlie watches old home videos of her dad teaching her wildlife photography when she was a child. She tells Aiden, "There are so many videos of me and Dad. I don't know which one to post." Aiden smiles. "Once we get there, we'll watch them all together. I'll help you decide." Charlie sighs. "But you didn't really know my dad." "Maybe not," he replies, "but I know his daughter, and she's an amazing person." Seeing she's upset, Aiden reassures her. "You won't go through this alone." But Charlie admits, "I left him. I went off to college and focused on my studies. Do you think I abandoned him?" "Of course not," Aiden says. "You chased your dreams, and now you've got a great job offer in California." Suddenly, a red pickup truck cuts them off, nearly causing an accident. Charlie, shaken, suggests, "I think we're both exhausted. Let's stop at the next rest area." Aiden agrees and adds, "Good idea. I can charge the car, too." They pull into a diner connected to a gas station, but there's no charging port for his electric car. Aiden tells Charlie to head inside while he looks for one. Soon after, he joins her and says there's a charging station about 5 kilometers away. As they talk, Aiden's phone rings, a work call. While Aiden steps outside, a man named Jack approaches Charlie. His presence is unsettling. He comments about the area, makes a crude remark about the water, and quickly learns she's just passing through. Noticing her engagement ring, Jack says, "Your fiancé is a lucky man." He warns her that phone signal here is weak and insists on paying her bill. When Aiden returns, he tries to repay Jack, but Jack waves it off with a strange comment, "Just take care of her." As they leave, they realize Jack owns the same red pickup that cut them off earlier. The sight unnerves them. On the way to the charging station, the car's battery suddenly dies. They're stranded in the desert with no cell service. A passing car ignores them, but eventually a woman named Lena stops. She explains there's no nearby charging station except at a mechanic named Owen's shop. Owen agrees over the phone to come in about an hour. Lena offers to drive them to a diner to get out of the sun. Charlie declines, but Aiden urges her to go. "I'll wait for the mechanic. Just order for me." In the car, Lena plays music, coincidentally, a song Charlie used to listen to with her dad. They talk, and Lena reveals she once had a daughter who tragically died just 2 days before her wedding. When they reach the diner, Lena refuses payment, telling Charlie, "Save that for your father's funeral. I'm sure he's proud of you." Inside, Charlie is briefly harassed by a drunk man, but brushes him off and orders 2 slices of pie. She waits for Aiden, but he doesn't show. Concerned, she tries calling from a payphone, straight to voicemail. Then, Jack appears again, asking where her fiancé is. He taunts her with hints that Aiden might not be coming back. Moments later, Owen arrives in Aiden's car, but without Aiden. He says he found the car abandoned with the key inside. Charlie panics, borrows his phone, but still can't reach Aiden. Jack is now gone, so she goes to the police to file a missing person report. The officer dismisses her concerns, saying Aiden might have left voluntarily. Charlie insists Jack is suspicious, but the officer defends him as harmless. Reluctantly, the officer agrees to search the breakdown site. Charlie spots Aiden's AirPods on the ground and is convinced there was a struggle. She runs off into the desert, but a gunshot forces the officer to pull her away, warning it's a hunting zone. At a hunting camp, a man claims he saw someone matching Aiden's description 2 hours ago. While the officer questions him, Charlie sneaks into a trailer. It's empty. The officer insists she rest at a motel, promising to send a drone. Back at the diner, a man claims to have seen Aiden last week, but vanishes before she can question him. Then Jack reappears. She accuses him of harming Aiden, but he denies it and offers to help search. Before she can decide whether to trust him, Lena arrives and suddenly knocks her unconscious with a wrench. Charlie flashes back to a memory of her father teaching her to navigate by following the sun. She wakes tied to a chair, with Lena calmly sitting across from her. "Where's my fiancé?" Charlie demands. "Safe for now," Lena replies. She says she needs something from Charlie, and if she cooperates, no one will get hurt. Owen enters the room, and Lena finally reveals her demand, $1.5 million in ransom for Aiden's life. Charlie panics. "I don't have that kind of money," she says. Lena smirks. "You don't, but your father did. What you don't know is, he sold all his assets and deposited the money into an account under your name." Under pressure and terrified for Aiden's life, Charlie agrees. "Fine, but I can't send it online." Lena reminds her. "Yesterday, you signed papers confirming you can make that transfer." When Charlie grabs the phone, she finds there's no signal. "How about I go to the coffee shop with free Wi-Fi?" she suggests. Lena covers her face, then agrees. On the way, Lena says, "I'm sure you'll make a great lawyer. And after all this, I believe Aiden will move with you to California." She then grabs Charlie's pepper spray and tosses it into the back seat. Lena drops her off at the coffee shop but doesn't go inside. "I've got eyes everywhere," she warns. Inside, Charlie asks the barista for internet access. He tells her to buy something first, so she orders an espresso and asks for the bathroom. Inside, she searches for an escape route, but there's none. Returning to the cafe, she sits at a computer to transfer the money. Everyone in the room seems to be watching her, so she stays silent. Once the transfer is complete, she discreetly pockets a fork from the bar. Outside, the barista asks if she's okay. She wants to scream for help but simply says, "Yeah, I'm fine." Lena immediately searches her and finds the fork. "I trusted you," she says coldly. "But you're not worth it, Charlie." Charlie ignores the insult and demands proof that Aiden is alive. Lena calls Owen, who puts Aiden on the phone. Relieved, Charlie hears his voice, but Lena quickly takes the phone away. They get back into the car. Charlie insists, "I already transferred the money. What more do you want?" Lena replies, "The money takes 6 hours to clear. Until it's in my account, you're not seeing Aiden." Charlie asks her to pull over for a bathroom break. Lena drives to Owen's workshop instead. "Owen's off today," she says. "Go ahead and use the bathroom." Inside, Charlie searches for anything she can use to escape, but finds nothing. When Lena comes in to check, Charlie slams the door, locking her inside. She bolts to the car, grabs her pepper spray, but the keys are gone. Lena approaches, holding them. She forces Charlie out of the vehicle, but Charlie sprays her, jumps back in, starts the engine, and speeds away. Charlie races to the police station, explaining that Lena kidnapped her fiancé and demanded ransom. "I already transferred the money. I need to cancel it." But the officer laughs it off, not believing her. As he goes to get the sheriff, Charlie freezes. It's Lena. Lena sits across from her. "You know what's stopping me from killing your fiancé? The money hasn't hit my account yet. Gives me time to decide what to do next." In a burst of adrenaline, Charlie runs from the station. Lena tells another officer she's worried Charlie is unstable and could hurt someone. Outside, Charlie uses the sun to navigate, just like her father taught her, and makes her way to Lena's house. She hides when she sees Owen, then slips into a garage full of tools. As Owen leaves to meet Lena, Charlie sneaks toward the house and overhears them. Inside, Charlie finds Aiden locked in a room. She's about to rush to him when Owen enters and hands him a juice. To her shock, she hears Aiden speaking casually with them. He's in on it. "You still haven't found her?" Aiden asks. Lena smirks. "Don't worry. She already transferred the money. It's just a matter of time before you're rich." Owen asks, "If you two love each other, why not just ask her for help?" Aiden answers coldly, "Better if she doesn't know. I came here a week ago and made a deal with Owen to drain the battery so we'd break down." Charlie makes a noise, and Aiden is sent to find her. He tries to justify himself, claiming he lost everything in bad investments and needed to recover. Charlie stares in disbelief. "So you used me?" Aiden pleads, saying they can take Owen's car and leave, but Charlie glares. "How could you make a deal with people like this?" He admits he set everything up to manipulate her. Her rage boils over. "You're disgusting. I'm going to bury the only person who ever truly loved me, and then I'll make sure you all rot in prison." She slaps him, knocks him to the ground, and drops a heavy engine near him before storming out. Aiden limps to Lena, but she coldly says, "Turns out you're not as trustworthy as we thought," and shoots him dead. Charlie heads back to the police station and convinces an officer to turn off the cameras so she can tell him everything. He starts to believe her until Owen knocks him unconscious from behind. Hearing this, Charlie runs, eventually reaching a rundown gas station. She tries doors, finds none open, and nearly gets help from a woman outside, but the woman flees in fear. Desperate, Charlie smashes the window to get inside and call the police. But when the dispatcher transfers the call, Lena answers. "I'm going to find you, Charlie. It's just a matter of time." Charlie sneaks into the diner's kitchen and runs into Jack. Before they can leave, Owen appears and knocks Jack out. Charlie hits Owen, knocking him unconscious, but turns to see Lena standing in her way. A brutal fight breaks out. Charlie escapes with Jack to a junkyard, but Lena follows. Remembering her father's lessons about staying unseen, Charlie tries to hide, but Lena spots her. Another fierce battle ends with Charlie knocking Lena down and a pile of metal about to fall on her. Charlie tries to help, but Lena pulls a knife. Charlie lets go, and the metal crushes Lena, ending her life. Charlie is taken to the hospital, where the officer tells her Owen has been arrested and Aiden is dead. He offers to take her to her father's funeral, but she chooses to go alone. Later, she stands quietly at the graveside, honoring the man who meant everything to her. Returning home, she walks through rooms filled with memories, taking a few keepsakes. The film ends with Charlie driving down an open road, listening to an old voice recording from her father, telling her how proud he is, how much he loves her. So that's it. Hope you enjoy the story. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.